talking about my girl. Hey, hi. What can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. Hey, I haven't started anything yet. I'm going to wait for a little bit more people to come on the live because I want to do this like as a live reading for you all. Because we have a couple cards here. I want to talk about the new moon, see how we're feeling, see what the energy is. Thank you so much, Kendall, for those roses. Hi, Lolly Kayla. How are we doing? How are we feeling? I'm in a good mood. I'm on my last day of my sickness. I can feel it. I can feel it. I told y'all on the live the other night that I could just tell, I just knew that as soon as this new moon solar eclipse happened, that my energy field was just going to completely switch. Like, I knew it was coming. I knew it. And here we are. Last day of the sickness. Really good. You're feeling pretty good. Good to know. I'm also doing pretty well. I'm glad you're feeling good. I feel like there's an energy shift, and I want to talk about it. But I do want to chat a little bit about y'all's mental health, because as this shift occurs, we're going to have to just deal with our mental health. You know what I'm saying? It's not all bad. It's not all good, though, either. And I just want to talk about it. I just want to chat. I love your lives. Thank you. That is so sweet. I'm just, I'm in a good mood. And I just filmed a video specifically for YouTube. It's going to be a divine timing message, so I'll get that out soon. And it's just specifically for YouTube, so nobody on here will see it unless you're on YouTube. I want to do something a little bit special for the people who do choose to go over to my YouTube channel and like vibe with my YouTube readings. But yes, and I had a client earlier, and I'm just connected to the energy, and Spirit's been talking. Spirit has been talking loud and clear, and I'm here to provide the messages. Yeah, I'm here to provide the messages. So this is going to be just a little chat about what's going on. We may be talking about some people, some past people, some people currently in your energy field, but we're mostly talking about you, okay? You. Whoever's watching this video, we're talking about you. We're giving you the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? The message for the divine timing reading was, you're the star of your own movie. And I really, really like that message. Like, I really, really like that message, because you are the star of your own movie. This is your movie. Your life is your own movie. And you're the star. And other people are now starting to see you as the star. They're being forced to see you as the star. Four of Swords. It's like, this is them taking the back seat now, finally. You're the driver. It's your driver's seat. No backseat driving. No passenger seat driving. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. And this is the energy we're moving into with this new moon solar eclipse. Period. Cutting people out who don't see you as the star of your own movie. Amen. Straight main character syndrome now. Period. Felt it. And then 5 of Cups in the reverse. I like that. No more disappointment. I had this sudden shift in my feelings because of the eclipse. 100%. 100%. It's almost as if a lot of us just woke up today in a new mindset, in a better mindset, in a more positive shift. And I love it. I love it a lot. Like, my sickness symptoms almost completely gone. The ascension flu symptoms almost completely gone. The energy that I'm in, just like, I can take on the world. Like, nothing's wrong, you know? Hi, Bernadette. Oh, I'm so happy to be reading for you on live. I love being able to connect with your comments, so thank you so much for all the love and light that you send me. I'm sending it back to you tenfold. But yeah, so we're talking about this. You. We're talking about you. It's your reading, darlings. All of you tuning in today. It is your reading, okay? It's not your person's reading. It's not the person you're connecting to reading. It's not those fake employees, is what I just heard. It's not those fake coworkers. It's nobody else's reading but yours. So let us jump in with the first 2 cards that popped out before I jumped on this live. The reason why I jumped on this live, okay? But I'm in a good mood, so I'm just like, let's just talk. Let's just chat. Hi. So the first card we have is Coyote Spirit. Trust the divine detours. And what that message means to me, I'll show you it a little bit deeper. What this message that they're giving to me is, yes, it's taking you a little bit longer to achieve the things you want in life. Yes, it's taking you a little bit longer to achieve this sense of fulfillment, this a sense of knowing where you're going, this sense of purpose, this sense of passion, but it's all happening at the exact time that it is meant to happen. Now, I know that tarot readers and that psychics and that mystics and that people who are empaths and people who come on here, and they can just tell you that, right? They can just tell you it's coming when it's meant to come. But no, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling. Thank you so much for the gifts. This is what I'm feeling. And it's brought to you by Lord Ganesha. And I know it's brought to you by Lord Ganesha because that is a Lord that I work with. That is actually the Lord that I started my spiritual journey on because that is the Lord I felt most called to. And Lord Ganesha rules Saturn. He rules karma. He rules removing obstacles from your life. Okay? Now, if you don't know who Lord Ganesha is, I really encourage you to look him up. Look up that kind of a religion. Look up that kind of spirituality, that kind of practice. But let's talk about religion and spirituality for a quick second because I normally don't touch on this, but I'm in a really good headspace, a really good mind space to just like bring to you what I'm thinking. Okay? So religion, to an extent, is kind of, it's all the same, no matter where you look at it. It's just different people. But if you break it down, this idea of spirituality exists through all of it. This idea of higher consciousness exists through all of it. This idea that you're the star of your own movie exists through all of it. And that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty. Religion is like the practice. Religion is like feeling like you need to be doing something constantly. But spirituality is the idea that whatever feels right to you, whatever resonates with you, whatever works for you in your specific individual path, that is what is right and that is what is necessary. And I'm not talking to anybody who has like a negative mindset in the space because I can feel the energy. It's not like anybody's like, oh, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm getting. I feel like you're with me 100%. Because if you remove the people from the stories, if you remove the names from the stories, it's all the same. It's really all the same, okay? But we'll move away from that, because I don't know why I got on that soapbox, but I felt like it was time to talk about it, so we're talking about it, and I enjoyed it. We have learned from the past, which is the elephant spirit, Lord Ganesha, which is why I'm really feeling it, really calling to it. Also, I work with the numbers of these cards a lot. I don't know why, but I'm always drawn to the numerology of these cards. And this is 25. 2 plus 5 equals 7, and 7 is a divine path number. It means you're on the right path. It means that good fortune is coming. It means that luck is turning on your side. Learn from the past. Okay? So what I'm really getting from this energy, from this message, is that your mental health, your way that you approach life, your spirituality is meaning more to you now than it ever has before because it's vital to your growth. It's vital to who you're becoming. And I love the energy of it, honestly. Break through justice. I've been talking about karmic justice a lot. And I know when I did my karmic justice reading, it was a little bit more aggressive, but that's because that was the energy. The energy was, hey, we're sick and tired of dealing with what we're dealing with. We're over it. We're sick and tired. And you're absolutely allowed to feel those feelings. Your feelings are valid. 22. I see that. Your feelings are valid. No matter what they are, no matter if they hurt, especially if they're good, because they're good right now, right? We're in a good space. We're moving into a good space, good energy. The positive shifts are coming, okay? But we're learning from the past, and we're not accepting anything that doesn't align with us, that doesn't align with our future, that doesn't align with where we're going. Because in the past, we were so quick to, and I think that this is empath energy, it's divine feminine energy, it's this energy of the wounded feminine side, the wounded ego, wanting to care for everybody else, wanting to put other people before themselves, wanting to put other people up on a pedestal, but no longer, because you are the star of your own movie. I'm not going to shut up about that message today because I think that's the most beautiful thing. That is the most beautiful thing. You are the star of your own movie. You don't have to be in magazines. You don't have to be on, I just heard Centerfold. Stop up. You know my spirit team likes to play. They like to have a good time. We like to make it funny. We're not no Playboy bunnies. Some of you, if you want to be it. Go ahead, feel it. Enjoy the energy. Step into it. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to be a celebrity on the TV screen. You don't have to be on the magazines. You don't have to have thousands of followers. You don't have... No, it's so much more than that. Because You're waking up every day. It's your existence. It's your reality. You're the one who steps out of that door. You're the one who gets in that car. You're the one who's feeling all these feelings, who's experiencing all of these things. So guess what, baby? You're the star of your own movie. And I'm so happy I'm able to bring this message to you. Sharing. I'm so happy I'm able to bring this message to you. Just sharing the energy that's feeling. And this is what's happening is like, love that. Love that text message. Thank you. But sharing, this is the energy. You're just coming into like the limelight, the spotlight. You're just, and you're being more open with sharing that energy with people. And I like it because the more and more that you're able to share who you are, share what you bring to the table. Hi, cutie. The more that you're able to share with people, bring into this energy, bring into the table, the more and more that you will find the people who are meant to be with you. The more and more that you find the purpose that is meant to be with you, more and more that you find the interests, the hobbies, the ideas that are meant for you. Because in the past, you were hung up on something, you were hung up on other people, you were hung up on this idea that you weren't good enough, you were hung up on self-doubt, ego, fear. I heard fear-mongering, you know. But that's what society wants, right? But we're changing the game. We're shifting the narrative, period. Okay. Let's see what else for this beautiful message. We thank you so much for bringing this message today. What would you like to bring through for this "You're the star of your own movie" message? I know we just did this for YouTube, so I'm doing it for TikTok, and then I'm probably going to post this again on YouTube as well. So you're getting double uploads from me today. I like it. I just feel like this energy shift really is like, yes, it is collective. There's nothing personal about this, but if it feels personal to you, it's for you, baby. But there's this energy that like the shift is coming. The shift is here almost. Like the shift is here, okay? And what I mean is like your energy is picking up. You now find more like happiness, more freedom, more ability to just create, more ability to just exist. Yes. To let go of control. This is what we're talking about. Surrendering to what will be, will be. Que sera, sera, darling. It's beautiful. And with the greatest part about this is that the power that you hold from this, I am feeling so much better and I'm enjoying it. But the beauty of this is that you're sharing your gifts with the world. You're sharing your newfound happiness with the world. And because you're stepping in this strong, powerful energy, it's different than who you were in the past, because I think that you've gotten to this standpoint, you've gotten to these like stepping stones before. You've reached this exact pinnacle before. I know you have. You've reached this pinnacle before where you're like, yes, I'm in a good vibration, I'm vibing high, the energy is good, I'm able to create, I want to share my gifts with the world. And then instantaneously, it almost feels like somebody is there to bring you back down. Something is there to drag you right back down to where you were before. But what's different about this energy is that you've surrendered to the divine already. You've surrendered to the outcome, you've surrendered to what will be, and you know that you don't actually have control in the situation. It's different. It's different. Okay. Let's see what else Spirit has for us. I like this message. I like this message a lot. I'm happy I get to be the one to bring it. I'm hearing that someone has similar interests to you in your energy field. Now, this isn't a love reading because remember, we're talking about you. This is you, baby. But by you discovering what your interests actually are and by you going towards what your interests actually are, the rebel could be your divine masculine, because this is Emperor energy. It is the Aries Emperor energy. But I'm getting like beginning, the Fool. It's new energy. It's just like something. What is that song, Spirit? Taking a hold of me. You got a hold of me now. Something like that. You got a hold of somebody. It's like ring ring. They're not putting you on hold. Okay. But because you're choosing your own interests and because you're going to much less congested. Thank you for asking. But because you're going towards your own interests and because you're going towards what fulfills you and because you're listening to your guides, you're listening to your intuition, you're surrendering control to the divine, to this outside world, to this beautiful shining earth today. I can like feel it. Because you're doing that, you are lighting the path for others to join you. to come with you, to be a part of your existence. It's like they're saying moth to a flame, which is not positive, right? Because like moths to a flame, it's giving me very mosquito energy. Bring your bug spray, spray your bug spray. But what I really mean is it's like people are coming to you because you're different, because you have interests, because you're shining your authentic light. Your authenticity is raw. It's contagious. And this is who you're being seen as. The light bringer. Where everybody else is just conforming to what society is telling them they have to do, where everyone else is just conforming to this idea that they have to be like somebody else, where everyone else is conforming to this idea that they have to fit in. And now this is like you're attracting the youth too, because you're here to teach, you're here to help evolve collective consciousness, you're here to show them that they don't have to just believe what they see on the internet, what they see on their phone. They don't have to believe and do what everybody else is doing, because we all have our own inner light, we all have our own inner guidance, we are all our own individual stars of our own movie. And I like it. Okay, let's get some Modern Witch Tarot. She's gonna get a little bit more in depth. I can feel it. First live. Hi, thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys so much in the chat for asking me how I'm doing today. I feel so much better. I think today is honestly the last day of my sickness. And I remember telling y'all that it was going to be the last day of the sickness. Today was. I could just feel it. It was something about this new moon solar eclipse where they had to put me into a sickness. They had to put me into like a congestion. And now that the new moon is coming, the phase is coming through, it's almost as if it's all clearing out, being washed away for me. Oh, it's very beautiful. And I'm very thankful for this too. I love you, was sending you power healing vibes. You guys really do so much for me. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's see what else is going on with y'all. Let's see what else the Modern Witch would like to bring through. Sometimes she gets a little spicy with me, so we'll see. She was getting a little spicy earlier. So we'll see what she wants to bring through for the collective. Whoever's currently watching this video, what would you like to bring through? Queen of Swords. This is powerful energy. Queen of Swords. This is you. This is you. I just heard not taking no for an answer. Okay, you're not taking no for an answer. You're standing up for your rights, standing up for what you believe in. I heard no holds bar as well. Some of y'all maybe just got out of like a fight with somebody, or you're about to have a fight with somebody. And I know that I'm kind of like, it's not that serious, but it doesn't feel that serious. It's like, you may have a fight with somebody. It feels like bickering more or less, but yeah, 7 of Wands in the reverse. A fight with somebody. But I think the beauty of this Queen of Swords here is that it's like, you know when to choose your battles, and you know when to walk away from things that don't serve you. It's like, if this is a confrontation that you're about to be dealing with, or that you just went through, it's like you speak your piece, you speak your mind, and then this person wants to keep it going. They want to keep the conversation going. They want to keep throwing like insults at you. They want to just keep it going, but you can like instantly feel that that's what they're doing, and they don't actually want to grow, because fights and confrontation can be helpful and healing, right? It's necessary for you to get your emotions out, for you to speak things speak things thoroughly. But if they just want to keep continuing the conversation and keep rehashing the same things that you feel like you already got out off your chest, and that you already feel like you've healed, you're just walking away. Like, I literally see you just turning your back, closing the door, walking out. Because you spoke your piece, you got it out of your head, and you're fine. And that's the beauty of dealing with a narcissist. That's the beauty of dealing with a narcissist. Silence is their worst nightmare. Silence. You hear something? Because I don't. I don't hear anything. Love it. I love it. I told you, Modern Witch, she's spicy. She's spicy. 10 of Swords. Okay. 10 of Swords. Yeah. So let's talk about it. 10 of Swords. It's where you are still holding yourself accountable for the past. It's where you're still holding yourself stuck to this idea. And it's not like you're trying to, because you're just growing, right? You're just healing, and it's a process. And like, if you could get over it, if you could get over this person from the past immediately, if you could have just moved on already, is what I feel like you're telling yourself. If I could have just moved on from this person a year ago, I would be such a different person. I would be in such a different time frame, mind space, head space. But the reason from the beginning, trust in the divine detours, and I know what I said in the beginning, these trusting in the divine detours, is that it was all meant to occur this way. It's all happening exactly the way that it is meant to happen. And I know you're learning to believe that. I know you're learning to agree with that situation, to agree with that scenario, but there's still an energy here of 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups in the reverse. And some of you, this is you wanting people back from the past because you think that they added value to your life. And some of you, I'm going to tell you, they really do add value to your life, but it was like right person, wrong time. You weren't, if you would have come together with this person at the time frame that this was going to occur, I'm getting a little bit more comfortable here with my knee up because we're just having a little chat. If you would have come together with this person at this time, when this person first showed up in your life, or whatever, you know, the time frame is yours, it's your story, so apply it to how it fits in your life. But if you would have been with this person at that time, there would have been control issues, there would have been clinging, there would have been just immature energy surrounding the vibration, surrounding the connection. There would have been fights, there would have been conflict, there would have been some toxic negative energy. But what's beautiful is that you did the growth. You went through the healing. You're still going through the healing. That's why every once in a while you have that ego mindset where it's like, I don't deserve love, or I'm never gonna find love, this isn't really for me. But that's all in your head, baby. It's all in your head. Because this message has been so positive, right? Of you standing your ground, of you holding the power now. You now hold the power of you shining your light to the public, to everyone, to being your most authentic true self, to not caring what people think, to not allowing these chains and shackles to hold you back. And it's calling more people to you. They're seeing your light and now they're interested. I like this a lot. I'm gonna pull one final message. Part of me really wants to draw a Romance Angel Oracle card because I feel like some of you want some clarity on what your love life is gonna be. I don't even need it. Spirit said, use whatever cards you want, baby. Spirit said, use whatever cards you want. So I will. Oh my God. Iconic. Can we talk about that? Iconic. Shut up. I'll show you the two cards I have here on the bottom, on the floor. They were on the floor, but I'll show you them in a second. Let me grab a drink. I know. The stakes are high. The anticipation at an all-time high. Somebody gave me a comment on my most recent YouTube video that I uploaded, the live from the new moon, and said that I'm better than watching Netflix. They literally said you're better than watching Netflix, and that is the most amazing compliment I could have ever gotten. I accept. I receive. Okay. So while I was talking about your love life, literally said I don't even need it before you said it. I know. It's crazy because I don't need it. You don't need it either. But Spirit gave me it anyway from the Modern Witch, and then we're going to pull your love message because King of Swords with the 10 of Cups. The masculine energy. Now it could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. However, you know I try not to speak on the signs because I don't want it to feel like we have all zodiac signs within us, right? Our chart, you can find probably Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius in your chart somewhere or in this person's chart somewhere. So realistically, the cards were not made based off of the zodiac. The cards were based off of like archetypes, character traits, personality traits, things like that. How do I know all this knowledge? I don't know. I studied, I practiced, I learned, I loved, I laughed. Okay? But King of Swords with the 10 of Cups. The masculine now understands that he or she wants happiness. They're still learning what happiness means to them. They're still finding ways to find happiness in their life, But what's beautiful about this here, you stunning, gorgeous creature, is that we have a match on the table now. We have a divine counterpart, a match of minds, just a match here. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. It came out on the table this way for a reason, you know? I trust in these cards, baby. I just trust in them. And now, this is what's coming in between you. The rainbow. 2 10s now, and honestly I feel like this is the most beautiful energy for the 2 10s that we could receive. 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. Where there was sorrow and darkness and dust and everything that was harming you in the past, we're now moving into a happy time period. We're now moving into the dawn after the dusk. And I think that's like the overall message for this new moon solar eclipse, really, is like a breath of fresh air, a sigh of relief. It's always darkest before the dawn. I love getting these philosophical messages that just come through because I feel like for a lot of you, you really resonate with that idea of like, it's so much bigger than us. It's so much bigger than our human experience. There is literally a higher spirit, a higher consciousness that's doing the work, like puppeteering up there, you know? And this is what's coming in. The masculine is understanding that I just did a personal read actually kind of talking about this energy with a client. And of course, I don't disclose anybody's personal information, but if the message kind of applies and it comes through again, I'm going to speak on it. And what we were speaking of was this idea of like, it's like a high school, college mindset, I feel like, where people almost feel like if they settle down into a connection or they choose like love and happiness and they choose partnership and they choose union and commitment, that they're missing out on so much, that they don't get to travel, they don't get to meet new people, they don't get to find new friends. For some of them, they're worried that they don't just get to sleep around, and those aren't people we want in our vibration anyway, I'm gonna be honest with you. But it's like, that's what's shifting. That's the energy vibration that is shifting. We're now understanding, and by we I mean the collective, we're now understanding that it's much deeper than that. You can still meet new people. You can still have experiences. You can still do things. It's not like, Spirit's giving me this energy of like people have a child and they think their life is over. Okay? And I know what you mean. I think you know what I mean. It's like, now you've just like sacrificed your whole life. And to an extent you kind of do, but this is different because you're not having a child. Some of you may be having a child, you may be pregnant, and your life is not going to be over because you're having this child. But what I'm saying here, let me get back on track, is that as time goes on and as things change, we start to learn and we start to grow and we start to evolve and we start to accept this idea that we can have love and we can have our own personal life too. We can have our own career success too. We can have our own personal growth too. Connections take work, right? But the beauty here is Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups, King of Swords. This is what's to come. The dawn after the dusk. It's always darkest before the dawn. This energy. This is what lies between you and your divine counterpart now. This is what is to come. 10 of Cups. Happiness. A family, love, the rainbow. Told you we didn't even need the Romance Angel Oracle cards. I told you. But I got them out anyway. So let's see. Let's see what the love message is for all of you who would like to see, for all of you who are curious. What is the love message you would like to bring through for the collective at this time? What is the collective love message for anybody who is watching this, please? Oh, she flipped. She flipped. Oh, this energy is like heightened. This energy is heightened. Now, before I bring you this message brought to you by the divine, it's hot. I'm fanning it out. I can feel the energy off this card. So, the anticipation is real today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm really like buzzer beater coming down to the last seconds of the clock, that kind of energy. I want to bring you this message though before we talk about this. New moon solar eclipse in Gemini transiting through the North Node aligns you to your path, aligns you to what is meant for you. You do not have to manifest on this day. In fact, I encourage you not to manifest. I encourage you not to put out vibrations into this earth of what you want from the world, what you want from the universe. What I encourage you to do is to surrender. I encourage you to just embrace this mindset of que sera, sera. What will be, because the beauty of this energy is that it's going to happen for you regardless, especially for those of you who are able to sit back, relax, rest, rejuvenate, and allow it to just happen for you. My whole energy aura just like shifted into this calm surrender being of what it is, because you are the star of your own movie. Amen. Glory be to the highest good. Now let's get you your Romance Angel Oracle message. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. What's crazy is that I heard this message, you've already met the romantic partner you seek, while I was in the shower today. I'm not making that up. I could lie to you and tell you that that's what I heard, and I'm just saying that, but I'm not making it up. And what's even more beautiful is that I can confirm for you that that's what's on the table. This could be the one. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. A match. A match. Stunning. This could be the one. I love that. I'm so happy to be able to bring you this message. I'm so happy for all of you who sat through this. Now, I will be uploading this to YouTube as well. But if you would like to check out the divine timing message I did before this, I actually did like a date prediction based off of just like the numbers and the cards and the numerology that was really jumping out at me. So that will be up on YouTube today if you would like to check that out. If you'd like to see like a date that you should be looking to or something like that, if that will help you with a little bit more clarity. Yeah, so these will both be up on YouTube. I loved it. I love this. I love this a lot. I'm liking this idea, this energy of me being able to just come on live whenever I feel like it and read for you whatever it is. Because I'm not really going to be one of those like zodiac readers, to be honest with you. Of course, I'm always growing and evolving, so the way I do things is always going to change. I have my moon in Cancer, I have my Mars in Cancer, so I'm a bit wishy-washy, darlings, just to tell you. Just to tell you a little bit, I'm a bit wishy-washy. And that's just who I am. It's in my nature, it's in my blood. I can't change it, and I don't want to change it. So if things change a lot, that's why. It's because that's who I am. You are authentic, absolutely, because that's who I am. So I just don't think that I'm going to be one of those readers who does your zodiac specific sign. Now I'm thinking that at least for this month, I'm going to continue it because I did the June 2021 messages for all of your individual zodiac signs. So I'm going to do a mid-month checkup, mid-month check-in coming next week for each of the individual zodiac signs. And then we'll just kind of see how it goes, how it plays out. But I like this energy of doing collective readings, and then you kind of just like tune in if you feel called to either the title that I put on YouTube or you sit through it and you resonate with it, those kinds of things. But it's just open, general to the collective. My YouTube, for you asking, Trisha, is Chan the Channeler, if you'd like to just look that up in the YouTube search bar, or you can go to the bio of my TikTok, click on the little Instagram icon, and it'll open up 2 different slides that'll show you Instagram at chandlertmastin or YouTube Chan the Channeler, and you can click on that, Chan the Channeler, and it will send you straight to my YouTube channel. Beautiful. Beautiful. 33 in the chat, and I was just thinking while I close these cards up, let's talk about what you're doing today. Let's talk about how you're gonna approach the rest of your day. Because I just got done doing some laundry, and so I'm gonna, I think, move around some of the stuff in my apartment, but also fold my laundry, get it all put away, clean up around the house. Maybe do some door dashing tonight. It's a beautiful day outside. I kind of want to go for a walk. Hi, cutie. Does that say sad gal Ollie? Hi. Me too, laundry day. Fingers crossed. Sending you good vibes for your interview. I hope that it all works out for you. Basking in the sun, period. We need to. We deserve it. Soak up the sun. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna tell everyone. There's this energy of just like singing, getting it out there. Like, we're all tapping into this energy of song, and it's beautiful. I like this energy a lot. I think we're really like pushing ourselves into the summer solstice that's coming. Homework, do some websites, DoorDash. Busy, we got things to do. I like it. Literally a song playing on the radio right now. How in tune are we? Come on. Love it. I'm also hearing, I know this probably is not on somebody's radio, but I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Oh, ooh, whoa. Take me away, a better place. Very just that. The songs, the music. For those of you who don't work with Archangel Aniel and you love writing music, you love songs, or you would like to just like embrace that energy a little bit more, contact Archangel Aniel. Do like some meditation work with her, call her in, do some Googling, some research on like some things to call her in. She kind of just came in for me. I love her presence, I love her energy, but she will help you with that, with the singing, with the confidence to sing, with the writing of the music, with the lyrics that come through. I love being able to share any knowledge and wisdom that I possibly can. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for just absorbing it. I feel like a lot of you are like sponges and you just absorb any information I give you. And I'm very, very appreciative. I'm like, where are the boxes for these decks? Okay. All right, cuties. Thank you again so much for tuning in. I love you so much. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. Please remember, always remember, but especially right now, that you are the star of your own movie. I love you, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, cuties.